Hi everyone, it's Tanis with H&H Sign Supply for my weekly live video. I'm excited about this week's video because it's something that I've not really done before. I had a couple of screw ups a long time ago whenever I was doing some crafting projects for display, and I held on to my screw ups. So what I have here is a piece of wood, and you can get these blanks from Hobby Lobby. This one I attempted to paint black, and then I was going to put something on and it turned out terribly, and so I held on to it not knowing what to do. And then I have this tea towel. You can get these tea towels at Hobby Lobby for fairly cheap, especially if you catch the sales. And you can see right there that I attempted to put some heat transfer on it, but my heat settings wasn't right, or I don't remember what it was, but I messed it up, so I saved it. So I wanted to do something with the Siser metal because it's beautiful film, it's easy to use, it weeds like butter if your cut settings are good. So I wanted to do that, but I wasn't sure what to put it on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put it on the good part of this tea towel or this dish towel, and then I'm going to wrap it around this piece of wood that is really no good. I'm going to staple it on the back, and so it's going to look like a orange canvas. Then we're going to apply a bow and some ribbon, and I think it will be cute. So this will be our design. It's a witch, and I've not done this before, and I just got this heavy duty stapler last night. I put the staples in it. I was going around stapling pallets and stuff today just to test it out. So I think I'll be good. Hi Regina, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you joining me nearly every week. I do really appreciate that. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to start off with my towel. I want to get it nice and straight. I don't want any wrinkles in it. It's pretty wrinkly now. So I don't think that you guys necessarily want to watch me do that, but I'm going to go ahead and flip my screen. That way you can see the steps that I'm taking. Now, I do have some plans to do some reverse canvases, and with those you would want to, you could use any kind of fabric. I'm using this because it was a screw up and I don't want it to go to waste. So I'm going to get all of my wrinkles out. I'm going to heat press it several times. My heat press is set on 305 because the vinyl I'm using is supposed to be heat pressed at 305. So my base on my heat transfer is Siser Easy Weed. It's 305 for 10 to 15 seconds. And then the top is the Siser Metal in purple. And it also is 305 for 10 to 15 seconds. Now, if anyone has ever done a reverse canvas, let me know, because this is kind of the same concept, except for we're stapling on a solid piece of wood and not underneath it. So we're not going to staple on top, but we're going to wrap it on top rather than put the frame on top. And I will be doing a reverse canvas real soon. I want to do that. And also, I saw a screen at Hobby Lobby. I love that store. And they were 50% off. And so it's a framed screen that I plan to do something with. I think I'm going to paint it, of course. But I don't know what kind of design, and I would really like to do that next week because it looks really, really fun. So I really need to get all of these wrinkles out. So I'm going to press that for the full press time. the first day of October. October is probably one of my favorite months. It is my birthday month, and I love to watch the season change. So I'm really excited about the change of the season there. So on the back, I went ahead and kind of drew a line to cut the tea towel. So I'm going to cut the piece that I don't want off. But I think I'm going to heat press from the back too, because I still got some wrinkles in there that I'm not liking. I probably should have sprayed this lightly with a little bit of water and pressed it a little bit better. Okay, so let me see what you guys can see here. So what I did was I put this here and I just kind of folded over, and I was like, okay, this is where I want to do my line. So that's how I determined where my line was. There was really no rhyme or reason of that. I'm going to cut on the line here. I can think of 100 different things to do with a project such as this. You could get some cute plaid fabric, or you could get some pattern stuff. You could get pattern like princess pattern or superhero pattern and put it in a kid's room, and then maybe put their name on top. I mean, there's so many different things you could do. I'm still not liking the amount of wrinkles that are in this. So I'm just going to press it a few more times. So I'm curious if anyone has ever done reverse canvas or anything similar with just fabric. So I'm going to start, let me scoot my camera up here. I am going to start with my bottom layer, which is, like I said, Siser Easy Weed in black. I'm going to take it off the heat press so I can try to get it as close to center as possible. I'm just going to eyeball it. Okay. So since I'm doing 2 layers, I only want to do my bottom layer enough time for it to stick. So that's going to be about 2 to 3 seconds. Make sure I got my Teflon sheet, and I'm going to press. Now, the Siser Easy Weed is a hot or cold peel or a warm peel, but the metal is a cold peel. So we're going to have to press it, remove it, and then remove it from the heat press, and then we can put the metal on top and press again. Sorry, I think I said that backwards. The Siser metal, I don't know what I said. The Siser metal is a cold peel, so we're going to press it, remove it from the heat press, let it set, and then peel the metal off is what I meant to say. I don't even know what I said. Okay. So I'm going to press the full time. My heat press is on 305 for 10 to 15 seconds is the press time. So I'm going to press probably about 12 seconds or so. so we are at a code peel. I'm going to remove that. All right, so I'm going to see what kind of comments I have. Let's see. Hi, Marion. Crystal says she has done a reverse canvas. Feel free to share some pictures because I would love to see what it is that you have done. All of our Facebook Live videos on our YouTube channel. Thank you for sharing that, Jamie. That is exciting. I don't have a lot of people that watch weekly, which is fine. I know people are busy, but I do have a lot of people that come back and watch later, and hopefully the videos are helpful. I like doing them. They've become fun, I guess you would say. At first I was really nervous about it, but I have come to like them. So I'm just gonna move this around, try to get the heat off of it because it is a cold peel. I'm actually rubbing it on the wall to kind of try to pull some of that heat out because the wall it's an exterior wall, so it's a little bit cool. All right, so here goes nothing. I'm a little nervous, but it is peeling off just fine. Can you guys see that? All right, so here's our witch. Isn't she cute? I like Halloween, but I think for me, I like the Halloween colors that are black, orange, and purple. I just really like those colors together. So now I'm going to attempt to staple this on. I've not really done this before, so let's hope that we don't have an accident. I'm over here by myself. I hate to go running next door telling everyone I've stapled my hand to the table or something. Alright, so this looks pretty straight. Alright, so like I said, I've never done this before, so I am going to start, see what you guys can see. All right, I am going to just start here and staple. And I'm just going to keep pulling it tight. Probably really loud on that video. I bought this gun. You can get it at any hardware store, but I bought it at Hobby Lobby. I used my 20 or my 40% off. I'm going to go ahead and staple this corner if I can get it. I have to tell you, I was a little bit intimidated by using this staple gun, so I told everyone at work, I was like, I think I need to practice before I get on a video and start using this staple gun that's intimidating. I wish I could mute that because I'm sure it's super loud for you guys. I don't know if there's a trick to folding these corners, but we're going to see what it looks like when I'm done. Hopefully it looks decent. So that's the problem. I don't test things before I go live on a video. I just don't want to take the time or effort. So you guys get to learn with me on the mistakes that I make. Sometimes I'll watch a video online if I'm just like totally clueless as to how to do something, but this seemed like it would be not that hard to figure out, so I didn't watch any videos. So there might be some tricks out there that I'm not even using or aware of. Looks pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so now I have this ribbon that I went ahead and tied a bow. Now I am not a bow tire, but I did the best I could. And I've got this ribbon here. I'm going to staple to the back. But I guess you could probably just like tie the bow in the corner and call it good, and then just hang it like this if you wanted. But I'm going to go ahead and tie the ribbon so that if you wanted to hang it from the ribbon, you could. And then if you didn't want to hang it, you could just tuck it back behind. Let's see here. I'm going to do it for about this long. Trying to think of how I would want to do that. I think this is how I want to do it. Now, there might be a better way. Okay, so I'm going to hot glue the ribbon because I'm not going to attempt to staple it. Or the bow, I guess I would say, the bow. And I'm not a bow maker, but I did the best I could. So, I think it turned out decent, considering I don't make bows. My cord on my glue gun is too short. it didn't dry. I need to let that dry there for a few seconds on my hot glue. So let's see what everybody has to say. Let's see. We're working on getting that on our Facebook. Are you still closed on Saturdays? Yes, Crystal, we are still closed on Saturdays. We will likely open around the holidays, probably around Thanksgiving. We'll probably have a showroom Saturday or two with some discounts. I wanted to do some Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas shirts, but I can't get down to the shop. Could I give you all a dollar amount I want to spend and some ideas of colors, patterns I'm looking for, and you all just pull some stuff for me? Yes, we can try to do that, Melissa, but we need some direction. Like, don't just say, here's $100, and believe it or not, we've had customers call before, here's $100, just give me a variety. Well, I don't know what the customer likes and doesn't like, so we don't really feel comfortable doing that. But if you can give us a direction and say, I need red, green, silver, gold, and I like buffalo plaid, or give me a Christmas plaid, then yeah, we can help you. And I do encourage you to look on our website before you make that call so you have an idea. I know the online shopping just isn't the same. Crystal Baker said just pull tight and staple. It would look really cute with wooden beads for the hanger. Yeah, that would look cute. Let me see if my hot glue is, yeah, it's set up now. So there's my final project there. Just to recap for anyone that might be joining now, this was a piece of wood I attempted to paint, and it turned out terribly, so I hung on to it, trying to figure out what I was going to do with it. And then this orange fabric is actually a tea towel that I messed up the heat transfer on it. And so I just heat applied Siser Easy Weed Black, Siser Metal, and the ribbon and bow. And this would be a really cute Halloween decoration. Next week, I plan to, let me flip my screen. Let me flip this. Okay. Next week, I plan to paint a screen. So I was searching for canvases yesterday at Hobby Lobby, and right now they are 50% off. And I think, what is it? I think it's Master's Choice or Painter's Master or some brand of canvases that Hobby Lobby carries, and they're 50% off. Well, they have framed screens, like window screens. And since it's that brand, that is 50% off. I think they might run that like monthly on their canvases. So I scooped one up and I was like, this looks really neat, but I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. So I got online and I was looking at screen art or screen craft projects, and I saw that people are painting them. So I'm going to attempt to paint them, but I'm going to use vinyl as a stencil. So stay tuned for that next week. And I don't know if it's going to be a fall theme, but I almost feel like I need to start kind of getting into Thanksgiving and Christmas theme, because it's October and everywhere you go, people are taking out their Christmas stuff. So any questions, any comments? I think this turned out really, really cute, especially for stuff that I screwed up by adding ribbon and heat transfer. If no one has any questions or comments, I will go ahead and sign off. Thank you everyone for joining me. Stay tuned for future videos. I do those every Thursday at 3 o'clock Central. Just a real quick recap. We are open regular business hours. We are really busy right now, and we're very thankful for that. So please allow an extra day or so for us to get your order complete. If you really need your order quickly, we encourage you to do the $5.99 rush processing. That means that we will put your order ahead of other orders to get it out the door faster. And I'm trying to think here of anything else to announce. Oh, for you local shoppers, our showrooms are open in Sturgis and Evansville, but we are asking only one customer in there at a time. So if you see another customer in there, please exit and wait until they leave. But also, we are not allowing your children or your spouses, only one person, no matter if you are from the same household, in the showroom at a time. We're trying to stop the spread, and I have even seen cases where the same household, there's one person that tested positive and one that tested negative. So I do believe that it's possible that even though there's a spouse, one may have it and one may not. So we want to lower the chances of people coming in and just trying to stop the spread, but we still want to remain open. So please keep that in mind when you're making travel arrangements to come. I know people sometimes travel an hour or more away. Just know that you're welcome to come in, but you need to take turns. And we do encourage you to place your order ahead of time. That way you're not waiting, and we can have that prepared for you. If you need anything from the back, then that needs to be placed ahead of time, because we're not filling orders while you wait. And so we're very thankful for everyone during the COVID pandemic and the challenges that we face, and we feel like we've done the best that we can, and we appreciate our customers' patience with us. So if no one has any further questions or any comments, this is my makeshift canvas, and we will post the link to the vinyl in the comments if Jamie hasn't done that already. Stay tuned next week. I'm going to paint a screen. And thank you for watching. We supply, you create.